Hey guys, before the video even begins, I want to clarify some things. Alright, first, all I know is pain, alright? Before this video even started, I did about 5 hours of recording, and a lot of it is, well, if you hear to me complaining, was corrupted, and I had to restart. So, me and Anna literally had to go through and explain everything all over and over again, and I'll explain it real quick, just right here, just to simplify it. This server is a new series, and it's called CivRealms. This is a server, is a hardcore survival server where cobblestone has gravity effects. You can drown easier because you're carrying more than 4 stacks of stuff. It drowns you. Factories are a thing, which is the most confusing thing in the world. There's multiple mining things. There's wolves. There's no unrealistic mobs there in the game. It's very crazy, and it's all heavily dependent on the community. So this series is gonna be fun to do. I'm gonna do as much as possible. I might update my schedule. I might update it to where I post an extra video on Wednesday for this series too, where I post 2 episodes a week and 1 episode of maybe Skywars, because I have a few of those recorded. But yeah, let's get into the video.
So you're heading up this way is Carroton. I don't know why I would call this carrot.
There are a lot of carrots.
Something like that.
Aren't carrots the hardest thing to grow in Wheatonstand? Like the nation?
Yeah, we're still in Wheatonstand. This is still part of Wheatonstand.
I'm confused. What's the nation called?
The nation is Wheatonstand.
That's what I meant I said in Wheatonstand, like the whole nation. Isn't this the hardest? It's the hardest thing to grow.
So this is the outpost of Carroton. We came here earlier. Remember, this is the inn. We just came from a different direction.
By the way, guys. And then this time I'm gonna do short bursts because I've legit recorded for like 2 hours. And next episode, do sightseeing for this episode. We might throw in some like little snippets of how the game works here and there, but I'll explain that more in the next episode.
Right. How about then if we do the quick introduction thing like I originally did with you? We can just go through, like, pretend that you are learning.
Oh yes,
and take you through that. Like, take you through the harvesting, take you through doing that first lot of cooking.
Yeah.
And then take you through the
Then
and
go
leave
sight.
it.
Yeah, maybe like the next video, see some sights and stuff.
Yeah. So at the most I might record for like 30 minutes and then cut it off and then like restart recording again.
Here's Ravioli. Do you not have a horse?
I have a saddle, just not.
Would you like to buy a horse?
What's your horses?
It depends on what speed you like.
I have nothing on me right. I actually have 3 stacks of clay blocks.
Oh, that's actually very tempting, to be honest. I can give you a lesser horse for 3 stacks.
They're like not hardened clay blocks.
No, I don't want.
Wait, is clay valuable?
It is when you're about to do a humongous build with.
I like everyone keeps on cutting out for me. Oh great, lightning.
I'm cutting out, did you say?
Oh no. Comment.
Yeah, everyone's cutting out. Yeah, everything's cutting out for me.
I just call him Comet.
Yeah.
I just call him.
Apparently, Cometify is really hard to say. Usually, everyone I come across can say it. Who is calling me? How dare you? Why? Stop calling me! I told him I'm recording a video. If he calls me again, I'll block him.
Okay. I want to say it's a 10.
I think I should. No wonder I'm lagging a bit at 32.
These chunks are at 32. Jeez.
Comet,
Yeah.
come put your horse in the stable.
Dilbert, I'll be back for you.
At the stable.
I'll be back for you. Don't worry.
Right. Yeah.
This isn't the end of your adventure
Make
yet.
sure you take your saddle off for a minute.
Yeah. Why?
Do you realise that we're going to now talk?
Oh yeah.
Now
Okay.
it's living vicariously through me, for people to learn.
Aimed, yet you don't break them.
Let me. Oh, they do break after a while.
Or like.
You have to jump on them 100 times. But they do break. If you you'll find blocks that have been broken because when you ride horses across them fast, it also it starts to break the rim. Right, compre. You go,
Yeah.
or are you going?
All right. Breaking time. Hold up. That's the show I'm showing the people. Realistic biome potato. That's how long it takes to mature. All right. Time to break. Breaking time.
Hang on.
What?
Don't forget to replant.
Yeah.
We get very cross people not replanting. There's no need not to replant.
You see, when you break it, because you have in the hotbar. This is epic game time. See, got a bunch of potatoes. Epic. Now we can go. Now we gotta get a stack of these to plant. So let's do that. Is it replanting? Okay, good.
I'm so proud. How to.
I'm dead inside. Everything I'm doing is just a husk of what I'll usually do. Right.
Yeah.
Epic. I got one spare potato, but that's alright.
So
Ravioli,
I
yeah,
suggest you show them how long carrots take in this biome because biome is
Yeah. So
crop specific. So
guys, each crop you see here is grown at a certain rate. The whole like amount of wheaten, the whole like or wheatistan, should I say, the whole like nation. It grows crops at a certain rate. The ones that grow the fastest, I think, or the ones that grow the best here are wheat and potatoes, but carrots are the exception. Carrots don't grow fast here. They take 96 hours, where in another nation they would take most likely 48 or 24
48.
hours. Is it 48 too? These
48.
are the best.
Basically,
These are the best
48.
yields. These are the best yields for this nation. All right, let's move on to cooking. Cooking with
So
Earl.
one of the things about the crops, which I didn't tell you about, is if there's a cave underneath your crops, that also affects, because you actually have to have solid blocks underneath your crops. So sometimes you'll go through and you'll see that a crop hasn't quite grown as fast as somewhere else. That's probably because there's a cave underneath it,
Oh,
and that will
great.
extend the growing time.
Great, more things to look out for. All right, this is our basic factory of wheat. I think this is Wheaton, isn't this town? Wheaton? I forget.
This is Wheaton, yeah,
Alright.
correct.
So this is the basic town of Wheaton. There's tons of things here. The one we're gonna go straight to is the bakery. Okay, here we go. You want to put your potatoes in the chest. You want to go to the bakery and select the baked potatoes. Amazing. And now you click ignite, if I remember. I'm guaranteed. Oh wait, no, I'm missing charcoal. Oh great.
I just went to grab your summit, so
Throwing in the light it up. Now, guys, this doesn't actually take that long, so that's amazing. When it's all done, you'll get 2 stacks. Oh wait, it's already done.
1.5 stacks. Yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah,
already.
1.5 stacks. Is it already really? Oh wow, I forgot
Yeah.
how fast this thing is. Hold. Bam, guys, more
So from
potatoes.
1 stack of potatoes, you get 1.5 stacks of baked potatoes in the factory.
They call me Potato Man. Okay, here we go. Next day. We're speedrunning this, guys. We're speedrunning this. I don't want to crash again. I have bones from a wolf. We'll explain that next episode when we obviously set up another bit. Okay, what was the next thing? Oh dang, I already forgot.
We're going to do reinforcement.
Oh, reinforcing, yes, reinforcing. Awesome, okay. So, I don't even have enough room. Here you take the lapis. You do your CTF, that's how you reinforce. You can now place down blocks that are reinforced. Bam! That cobblestone block is reinforced. If Annie wanted to, or Anne, whatever, I'm forgetting. If she wanted to break it, it would take her 100 times. Try it. Go ahead and. This is embarrassing.
So the reason that happened, I did it before it had finished cure. So if you try to break straight away, it will break. If you leave it for a minute or so, I won't be able to do it. Do you want to try my chest that I just...
I see.
No.
See? Because it's only just been put down.
Guys, that was embarrassing. Let's continue. So, as you can see, the town of Wheaton is a nice town. What else are we gonna show? We're doing speed bits really fast. I would recommend a horse to get around. If you don't have a horse, you'll waste a lot of time, as I did. I wasted about an hour to get here to begin with. I'm trying to remember more stuff.
Having said that, if you read the book, it will say that you have 1 teleport you can use in the first 24 hours of joining the server. I, however, wanted to show him how difficult this server was, and I made him walk.
Yeah, so she basically wanted to make me suffer some more, and I suffered all night. So, I don't know if I said this at the beginning of recording, I have done this 3 times. 3 times now. We have had so many funny clips, and I can't even show them because all my clips are corrupted. There's only one thing that's not corrupted, and that's like showing off like it was supposed to be the end of the video. So that's amazing. There's tons of builds here. They're really nice builds. Like most of them are done by Annie or Anne, whatever. I can't say it. Anna. I always forget it. Anna.
It's E-N-N-A.
Anna. I usually say Anna, spell A-N-N-A, so that's why I'm keep on getting it confused.
That's right.
So Anna's built all the structures you see here. She's a building god. She has died multiple times by building these. Sweat, blood, and tears are went into this. Alright. Alright, you see this? This is her hard flex on the server. She can build this and you can't. That's the bit of this. There you go. This is
I don't know about that.
This is where I go to
There's
mine.
that one really talented builder in the comments. He's like,
I know, right? But I'll do better than...
Oh, I lagged
he
back.
posts a screenshot of a larger build.
This is the build that she's
just more
building
detail.
now. You can go to the basement to mine out ores that you can't even mine, like diamonds, because if you need her help to do it, because you're a weak little baby. All right, here we go. Here's the White Parliament
Don't
House.
have
This is where all laws. These are where the laws of the whole nation are here to pass. This is where they do roleplay frequently. They like to roleplay a lot in this town. All right. Next is the water. This is where you go to drown yourself when you realize your video won't get over even 10 views.
You should have jumped off closer to the steps.
Yeah. This isn't an efficient drowning method. I will regret my decision. If you can tell, guys, my spirit has been broken many times over from the course of this night. As you can see, this is also the whole nation of Wheatistan's flex that they can use all this lapis to build a dock. They really like to flex on everyone. We can. They're basically their whole method is we can build.
Can
and
I
you
just
can't.
say you
Huh?
said lapis?
Oh,
Quartz.
oh, it's quartz. Sorry, guys. I'm quite not mentally there. I am quite mentally broken in multiple areas. All right, let's continue. I'm running on sand. I can go into the water to drown more. I think I've explained a lot of this. I'm Potato Man. I don't know where my potatoes went.
Would you like to jump on my horse to make
No.
it quicker for you?
Nah, I would rather have the suffering and pain of this to go longer. Basically the whole town, the whole nation of Wheatistan is just a hard flex on we can do this and you can't. The near.
We are not. We are not like that at all. We are a helpful town. We don't like that. Oh my gosh. I object, Your Honor.
The whole server is also a flex on a lot of things. If you go swimming and you don't have if you have a bunch of items on, you can drown. Their whole statement there is that everyone should just go skinny dipping. You won't drown then. Their also statement is never go near the water. You will always drown. Death is all water is. Water, you should fear
You will not always drown. You only
Listen.
die if you've got
Listen,
more than 4
I've
stacks of items on you.
My spirit's been broken for the past 2 hours. I think I need to speed run this whole explanation. There's stone chests and crafting tables and other such is stone now because people like to cheat and find chests to steal all their items because they're bad, no good, man. So no longer will you have to worry about people stealing your items because they're now safe in your chest that you've locked multiple times. No one will ever steal your items anymore. No longer will you have to worry about your.
I wouldn't
pickles
say
being
no.
stolen.
You still get the occasional raid come on, but you have to be.
Oh
That
yes.
guy with a mithril axe that stands there for 10 minutes.
Mhm. That's right. It can happen. It's not as likely. You can't X-ray underground is the idea.
It's just no one really puts chests underground.
Yeah.
I mean,
Another statement that the
it's
server
not like
is making
a
is there-
faction server
Yeah.
where they're gonna steal all your armor.
I forget where I put my horse.
Or,
Another
like,
another
Would
statement.
you like-
Yeah, I need my horse back. I
Can-
don't know where my horse. Dilbert, where have you gone? You're the only thing that's bringing me light in this server. I need you.
Where is your horse?
I have no idea. I don't know where I jumped off.
I don't know. Because you wanted to drown.
Yeah.
Do you want to go show them?
Once I find my horse, yes, we can go show them whatever you're saying because you cut out my part.
Oh, sorry.
She said
The mining.
Oh,
The
yeah.
mining underneath.
Oh yes, we get to show them 10
And
hours.
then
A place
yeah.
you'll spend 10 hours and not get anything worthwhile. And if you do find diamonds, Anna will have to go show up and help you.
silk touch.
Yeah.
I have the silk touch. So in the factories, if you get 16 diamond ore, which obviously can only be attained with the silk touch, you get 40 diamonds from it. So it is very. Even if I do take 1 diamond ore out of every 6 you find, it is still well worth your while to get me into it.
I've acquired Dilbert. I have found him. He was near the White Parliament House. All right. No longer will you have to worry about people stealing your stuff because they are now stone. Reinforcement is also an awesome thing to have. If y'all can't tell in the video, I'm broken.
Most places too have like a thing saying that you have to reinforce all your
There's a black horse down here,
because you know.
or a brown horse.
Yeah, that was someone else's horse.
What do you call it? So here's where you're going to be spending most of your nights, lonely gamers. If you want to get more stuff, you're going to have to be here. Alright, here we go. If you think you're going to get into the mining dimension that is kept secret by multiple nations, haha, no, you're going to be here for a very long time. 48 hours.
It's usually
yeah.
24, 48 hours that
20
we
24 to
because
48 hours
most
is the
people
wait
stuff
time
up
for
in that
you to
time.
get a sweet release of more easier to mine things, because they would rather let you they want to let you suffer more before you get the easy way out.
It's still not easy.
Everything in the
Basically
server
the
is
same,
pain.
but just a big block of stone.
Yeah. So on this server, you don't get Endermen, skeletons, creepers, or zombies because it's set up as a realistic biome thing. Hence the drowning. Hence the blocks falling on you.
Hence the skinny
Let me
dipping and
me
flying.
demonstrate that for you. let me demonstrate that for you. I'll just a block, and I'll just drop it on his head because he wants.
Yes, suffering is all I know now.
Just stand over there. Yep. I'm just gonna drop this on your head. Oops.
Oh, that took off almost half my health. Alright, I'm about to die, guys. Oh, nausea. Bone.
And that's what happens if you mine underground and cobble falls on your
Shut up, cat. I'm
and
busy
dirt
suffering.
falls as
My cat just meowing at me. Hold up, where'd I put my
that's
horse?
okay.
I can tell which one's my horse. Mine horse is fat and slow. This is mine.
Your horse is what?
Oh no!
It is, but what?
Excuse me?
You need to go through it quick. You need to go through it quickly.
Oh, okay.
I keep on seeing Vault Defender and Vault Hacker on the server. Who are those people?
Would you like me to show you them all?
Yes.
Uh,
Alright. He is back up. So I'm just gonna just slide into it normally. I'm not gonna do the intro
the
to it.
museum's the building with the prismarine stripes, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh no!
Do you want me to
No,
show
no,
you
no,
them
no!
all? Or...
Wolf.
What have
Wolf
you done?
time. Wolf time.
Oh, a wolf. Excellent. You.
I got him. Yes. Die.
I'm inside the museum now.
I thought you'd record that.
I did. I got it. I got it recorded. I just see a wolf up here,
Very
and I
good.
like said, "Oh no!" Just see it immediately.
Excellent.
So the last.
Okay.
So the last bit, guys, you just
I
heard
hear a wolf.
was my Oh yes, murder time. Where are you?
Oh, you found it?
Yeah. I killed it.
Wait, what's your name?
It's comment.
How do you pronounce it?
Commitify.
Ah.
We call it. It used to be CPG 197, but that was like way too.
When
no
when I
comment.
saw
We'll go to
you,
them all.
when I saw you, I thought it said confetti, but whatever.
Confetti. Hey guys, confetti here. It's time to throw a party. Drowning time. So this is the. So as I was showing before, these all were done by Anna. These are they're ridiculous. They're ridiculous builds.
So basically, there's 3 super large quartz buildings in a row.
Yeah. So basically, if you see a quartz building, it's more likely it was her, because in the whole nation of Weedistan, most buildings are you, aren't they?
No, not in the town. In the city, definitely, they're mine. In the town, I only really did the town square and helped with the factory bunker. With the factory building, I did the second story. Someone else had already done the first.
I want to try to tame a dog. I have 6
So I just blended
bones.
it in.
I have 6 bones.
And I did the 3 quartz windmills I did as well.
I want to try to tame a dog. I have 6 bones. I just need to get in the water and try. Hey, you be bait. You walk in front. You be bait for the dog.
Okay.
If we ever see one.
You can let me die.
Yeah. Your sacrifice will be worth it. I'll have a dog that we can both gaze at Parliament
At
House.
Parliament, yep.
I'm gonna call it the
Okay,
White Farm.
ravioli. While you're here,
Oh.
ravioli.
I think this one's mine. Yeah. This one's. I can tell mine from a mile away. I think.
How can you tell yours? Is the same?
No, they're slow.
Not to him. He
Yeah. I've seen Avatar,
He's Minecraft.
where we're spirit bonded.
I'm sure you can tell by who's for hers is like.
Yeah. Also, hers is
Okay. Well, just say This is what happens when someone does actually raid. This house was actually raided 2 days ago. The person hasn't been. See how there's blocks missing and they got in. This was full of horses. It had about 8 horses in it. Someone killed them all. And animals on this server are quite precious because they don't actually spawn naturally in the. Oh god, that's horrible.
Wait a minute, there's a whole complex down here.
I hate going down here. So I did do this build, but I didn't put the glazed terracotta. I think they ruined it putting the glazed terracotta. You know.
I like the blue ones.
So
I guess the other ones could have been different colors. I mean, it's not a yucky. I don't really like that.
The blue terracotta. The blue terracotta is mine.
Yeah, no,
but
that's the
the
one I
orange
like.
and the green and the red and the yellow.
Like I said, the one, orange and blue, I don't really like that look of color. It doesn't really.
It's horrible.
I don't like that look of color.
If you put right, it's difficult to get right though. But anyway, so there is a train station down here.
Train station? I love trains.
Somewhere.
I've said that in my channel multiple times.
This is how we went to Amaryllis at one stage, which
Oh,
I
yeah.
think will be did that one? I
This
can't
is
remember.
a boating
So
station.
this one actually goes to Amaryllis. These other ones have been So that's a canal for boats.
Wow,
The
that's
expensive.
that is a long ways. How long would it take to walk that, you think, Ravioli?
No, don't.
Nah, I only have 15 potatoes left.
You want some? I can give you some. I have a bunch.
He's made 3 lots of potatoes today.
Yeah, I don't really need that. I don't really need as much as I have. Because I haven't since I actually live in.
Stan.
I like referring to the nation. I like referring to the nation.
Did you want to go for a quick run around Town and just have a quick look at some of the different builds?
Yes, actually, because it's day. He's just gonna have to walk. He's just gonna be trying to us.
Yeah,
Poor Ravioli.
we'll find him.
What is your skin, Ravioli?
So one of the few buildings things in Weedistan is that you have to build at least 1 off the road. In the city you have to build 5 off the road. This person got away with it because it is such a creative build, in the fact that you're not allowed to build on beaches either. You're not allowed to excavate land from beaches either. That's one of our rules in Weedistan. But see how this they didn't build on the beach and they squish it in there. That was such a good job and it looks really interesting. So that person got away with not being off the.
How they get away with breaking the law? It's the spiritual successor that how they get away with murder.
Yeah. So one of our other rules that we have is you're meant to have him on your house or next to your house.
You're supposed to have what?
So that if you leave the server or you haven't been on, your name.
Okay. What is this? Mailbox. It's his name.
So this
Ice
person's name. This is Ice Crystal.
His house is amazing. It's a very odd thing that.
And we have to we have to show this one, don't we? This is a very fancy, brand new, spanking looking.
Ah yes.
Very up to date type of build.
Yes, modern day. I can't believe that the rent, the value of this home goes down by this hobbit hole. Just
You gotta. No, it goes up by the hobbit hole. Come on.
It only goes up.
So that's the stables up the top, and then it's got the whole. I love it.
Yeah, I do really love it.
I love the fact you've got a brand new, very modern looking build right next to a hobbit hole. It's great.
It's great. It's ingenious.
Yeah. I mean, most people have built kind of Tudor style houses in Weedistan.
Wonder if that probably took a really long time
But
to
then
get
you
that
get
hole too.
the, the, then you get the odd castle.
Yeah, I've seen a few castles. In this server. This is by far one of the most neat looking ones. Well, hold up, I got messaged. My friend, are you in yet? He's gonna like call me. I bet he better not. So
It's gonna be the most prick thing ever to just add random Discord notifications throughout your video to
Oh,
make
yeah.
people think you're getting Discord notifications.
I could just like add messenger notifications and everything. Really. What I used to do in my old videos, every time I killed something, I would quietly add the oof sound every so often, so you could hear it and you would like question if you heard it.
So,
Yeah.
am I going?
So you know, some people say they can't build. Well, there are different builds around the place.
This is beautiful. Seems it's been knocked into though.
Yeah.
Well, they did actually have this porch coming up to the road, and builds legal. Either tear it down, or just take off that front bit. So they just took it back a couple.
It's such a weird. It's like extending. I guess I really do like the roof, but it's just one type of wood in that, and I never like doing that with the build. It's too.
You made a really persuasive argument,
like
with just showing me around Whedon, and I feel like joining Whedon now.
oh boy. We got at least if we run our potatoes and our wheat and our carrot now, at least a ravioli to eat. Let's go.
Oh no!
Is this the end?
Where do you want to go? Where?
Yeah, let's head to the
This
massive.
road leads to CivCorp.
Yeah.
Amaryllis.
The
But you're talking about you want to go to the volcanic thing again? Is that what you're talking about?
not a massive wheat field. That's like the highlight. Like I said, I'm gonna show that in another video because we can go to that in another video and then at night because I will admit it is pretty late and I will admit I will have some sleep later, but like yeah.
It's like 2 in the morning.
It's almost 6.
For me, it's like 10:30 p.m.
Yeah, it's 10. It's almost 6 in the morning for me.
Excuse me. So this is one of the little towns that it's part of Emerton. So we are actually still in.
Oh, there's so much green. It's actually burning my eyes.
I know, right?
It's
You come
really
a bit
cool.
further. If you come just that little bit further, you get the wheat, which is still right, hasn't been harvested yet,
So
and you get another random.
have you made a pack to like for certain wheat fields to keep them as is for like aesthetic purposes? I actually
No, they just. No, they just get harvested.
harvested.
It's crazy how big these are. And then the castle right next to it is what makes it really cool. It just if you look at here, it just looks like a pond of like toxic water or something. How much green is there? It's crazy.
Toxic water with splotches of dirt.
Yeah. Wow.
So this is
awesome.
Ice Keeper's cast.
It's a really nice castle.
You have to talk to Ice Keeper and see if you can, maybe get permission to go in there.
Oh, give it.
So on this, as you can see, castle gates are a thing on this server. So these buttons are like Ice Keeper can click these buttons and that all opens up. So Ice Keeper can go.
Bro, I get him to give a special tour for my channel. 1 million views. That's like really.
So that's pretty much all. We're almost to the edge of
Yeah.
Weedistan.
And-
It's just up there on that hill where the terrible base.
Yeah, I'm not gonna show the volcano, but I will show what it looks like. What like the main. I'll show what the main looks like. What the main like area mostly look like. Actually, that's the direct like what do you call it? Tower is actually kind of what some of it look. Yeah, the mountain. It's what some of it looks like. I had to walk this. Took me
This on your left.
Walking
On
behind you.
on your left is Jersey.
Oh, is it Jersey over there?
What the frick have they built? Yeah, this is part of Jersey. What the heck is up there?
Jesus, it's Jesus. Guys,
Okay.
Jesus in
No
Minecraft.
worries. Okay, so if you want to, do you want me to take you to the volcanic thing? We've gone too far.
Just show.
You see-
Yeah, I don't
See
want
how
to.
we're not in Winston anymore by the trail? The trail's really...
Oh yeah. It became more narrow and more like Nordic.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh yeah.
We have to work out... Where are you?
I'm way up in the mountain, that diorite mountain that we passed originally.
Ah. You're up there.
Oh, you suck, horse. My horse ran off without me. Oh, actually, from up you can see the what do you call it? How the terrain looks.
Mhm.
That guy. That's what most
Yep.
terrain looks like. It's it consists of a lot of that.
Custom jet.
Yeah. It's really though it looks really nice. But I guess that's where I'll end the video. I'll put in the last outro, but I'll put in this one too.
You should
Any-
link the
yeah.
Discord in the description.
Yeah. Hey gamers, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. They never make it when I make it. If you want to get in contact with me, my Discord server will be linked in the description down below. It's the easiest way to get in contact with me. But if you also want to get in contact with me through my social medias, that'll also be in the description down below. But I do warn you, I'm hardly ever active on there. The IP and the Discord server for this server, CivRealms, if you want to join that, that'll also be in the description down below. They're all really nice, and if you can't join the server, they'll also really talk to you, and I'm sure they would like to just talk to you about the server and what it's like. But yeah, thanks Ravioli and Anna for joining me and explaining stuff, and yeah, mostly Ravioli just joining into the what do you call it, to learning about the server. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.